Buongiorno, 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 tutta Italia, la Forza Italia. Io parlare i mezzi italiani e i mezzi inglesi, o come si dice, la guerra sono piace niente, la Forza Italia e la Forza Siciliana Americana. O piace niente a qua. La guerra in America e o viaggi Italia e siciliane la porte e la casa Italia. Per l'Italia americana sono un poro, la forza di, come si dice, avvocati, la guerra, United States, o piace niente la forza Italia. O piace o Sorcio, o piace Giovanni Brusca, e Tommaso Bullichet, Semi the Bull, o Semente the Bull Gravana, sono tutte cose sorci. The individual, come si dice, che verrazzoli mio, e United States Constitution, protection, all lives matter. Sono tutte cose che sono qua. Non sono tutto. La guerra sono piace niente. Piace niente e un papel avvocato passato dalla corte. The individual, I'm explaining now in English. My name is Kevin Rizzoli. I'm the founder of the United States Constitution Protects All Lives Matter. The government of the United States does not like the strong Italian community or Sicilian American community. They want rats, or shall we say, they like top echelon rats, so they can have information undercover and do what they have to do. They didn't like the paperwork that I filed in court. Many years ago, I exposed a person by the name of Mike Lloyd, a.k.a. Cowboy, who was given information on Italians. The United States Department of Justice gave the green light to have me killed in jail. I was a United States Navy prisoner back then who refused to cooperate and still refuses to cooperate against anyone and never will. This what brings me here to today, to this talk, is because yesterday I made a nice video after learning that several people from an alleged group called the Mexican Mafia, which a person of Mexican heritage saved my life in USP Lompoc when the go-ahead was given to give me a death wish for exposing top echelon rat Mike Lloyd, a.k.a. Cowboy, who was privy to a lot of people's legal work and was getting visits from FBI agents where he was ferrying information. We the people, for the people, by the people, support the Constitution. And the 4th Amendment, 5th Amendment, 6th Amendment, and 14th Amendment protect that. Because if an individual is working for, even if he is a cop or an undercover rat, you're still working for the Justice Department or a law enforcement agency. That breaks the law if he doesn't identify himself and continues to be given information. As you know, the use of the roving bug is very real. In 2008, I had an illegal surgical procedure, which was conducted at Muncie Regional Medical Center at one of my many, many illegal violations and incarcerations. Up until 2012, under the Obama-Biden administration, where AUSA Damian Williams, who now is the USA of Southern District of New York, illegally prosecuted me for allegedly spitting in the U.S. Marshal's face. Without no evidence, put me in prison. They had found me guilty, but they refused to subpoena a former U.S. Department of Justice chief attorney who was over and handled Mike Lloyd, Whitey Bulger, Frank Salemi, Mark Rossetti, you name it. Greg Scarpa Sr., Greg Scarpa Jr., which I was exposed to in jail also. So again, these people here have a track record. Unbeknownst to me, Mitchell Dinnerstein, a lawyer who's located now in downtown Manhattan on Vesey Street, was working both sides of the street. He was appointed by the courts to throw the case for me. He even tried to entrap me and find out information on people. And again, I fired him after I seen it come out blatantly, after he refused to ask questions the way I wanted it asked, and he refused to force the subpoena and a bail hearing also. So again, before Judge Denise Cote, this case was totally falsified, and that docket number is 12 CR 550 before Judge Denise Cote. So again, we need to look at the whole situation at hand, and this is what we need. Sono tutto italiano, tutte siciliane americane, sono LaForza. Sono tutti intelligenti. But, scusa, la guerra, tango sappianos, tutto amici, e no amici, sono sappianos. That's why the United States government, they have snakes that are your friends. And some of these snakes, they happen to bite because they have the roving bug. And that roving bug is illegal without a consent. I would never consent to any type of listening device implanted or worn. Again, this is real, it's factual, and it can be revealed very easily. There's several cases, U.S. versus D'Ambrosio, Southern District of New York. Very prominent case, U.S. versus Vastola, out of the Third Circuit and the United States Supreme Court. We also have In Re Seal case, 494, Fed 3rd, I believe 384, which is a D.C. Circuit 2007 case. So again, we are well grounded, and you have a United States Supreme Court case, which was earlier, called Ojeda Rios. So again, this is what we're up here against. Remember one thing, 2024, if you vote Donald Trump, you're voting the right way. He'll restore America and make sure the application of the U.S. Constitution is reiterated. As you know, Barack Obama was the key drafter of the Patriot Act, which took away the Fourth Amendment rights of many people. George Bush Jr., even though not the brightest president we ever had, sent that back down to him to cool it down because it was too violative of the United States citizens' vested constitutional right under the Fourth Amendment and the 14th Amendment. Therefore, he was the drafter. He authorized a lot of stuff while he was president, and he knew it was transpiring. In 2008, Josephine Napolitano became the head of Motorola, and you can rest assured she passed the access codes to every communication device, i.e. cell phones, to the U.S. Justice Department to illegally enter and tap. Like my cell phones, I have a Rev Pro 5 or 6 now that was tapped, and I got a Motorola, which I know is tapped because it was illegally entered also, and documents were taken out of my device. So again, we have a very, very serious violation of U.S. constitutional rights of a United States Navy citizen and also a person who was well-versed in intelligence operations from overseas. Thank you very much. God bless you. Remember, sono la Forza Italia, la Forza Siciliana Americani, Italia Americani. strong Italian America, strong Sicilian America. We need to support each other as others support their own. They don't like that we are powerful within our own. This is why the United States government tried to put the amoeba within. Thank you very much. God bless you. And support the United States Constitution protects all lives matter. Ciao, bon viaggio. LaForza Italia.